Okay, hi guys. This is a Victorinox Huntsman with some custom staghorn handles. The donor was a Victorinox Huntsman that I'd had since the 1990s. It was an old promotional Victorinox that I'd received from a company. Managed to get some very nice red deer antlers, which I fabricated and thinned down to be suitable for this build. What I decided to do is to do two exposed rivets rather than having traditionally the third rivet on the side here that goes through the back tools. Those rivets are there, but they're actually underneath the scale, and I then applied the scale afterwards and gave quite a nice effect with the rivets on the two sides. It's a pretty traditional tool. You have the standard tools, the main blade. This is one of the older designs with the crossbow on the side, which is quite pleasant. A good snap on all the tools, which is nice. You've got the smaller pen blade, of course, which is nice and sharp, useful for smaller jobs. You then have the saw, which of course what makes this unique as the Huntsman. This is a new saw that I put in. The original saw was a little bit scratched up, so that's the one tool which I did replace. Then you have scissors. These are the older style, and you can actually see it has the screwed pivot, which is quite nice. They work very well. You can adjust it with the screw, and again it's got really nice snap back into the Swiss Army knife. You then have the blade, the opener layer. There's the flat with the bottle opener, and then on the other side you have the tin opener with the smaller screwdriver. They can also be used for Phillips. Then on the back, corkscrew. Some of the staghorns I've seen in the past have actually got a little cutout here, but I can get my nail quite easily under the corkscrew, so I'm not going to add that. You then have the hook, of course, a more modern addition to the Swiss Army knives that sits opposite the scissor layer, and then the awl. Keyring, but of course no space for toothpick or tweezers. But overall, very happy with the design.